Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing the Louis Vuitton price increase. So allegedly, the Louis Vuitton price increase is supposed to start in October. It was pushed back supposedly from September. So I know a lot of people make videos on on what they think the prices will be after the price increase, if the items are still worth it after the price increase. This video is a bit different. This video is going to be about items I think are worth purchasing now before the price increase. And these are also the same items I believe are worth purchasing after the price increase. So if you do not have these items in your collection, I think these are the items you should be looking out for. So first up, my tried and true, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM in the Demier Ebene print. This is a tried and true staple of mine. This is the new model. The old models have the fluttery or flirtery print on the inside. This I use all the time when traveling. I used to work in an office, so I used to take this to the office as well. It carried my sweater, my water bottle, my pochettes, anything I needed for my workday, I would have it in here. I think if you do not have a Neverfull at all in your collection, I think go for the GM. This does come with the pochette inside. I have it stored in my closet, but this does come with the zippy pochette that comes with all the Neverfulls. But I think it's worth getting the GM. If you do not have a Neverfull, again, if you do not have a Neverfull, get the GM. I can make a whole separate video on why I think you should get the GM versus the MM or the PM, but I think you should get the GM, especially in the Demier Ebene canvas. This is my favorite canvas. But if you do not have a Neverfull, get the GM. And again, I can make a separate video on why I think the GM is worth it more than the MM, regardless of the print. I think the GM is worth it more than the MM. So I can make a separate video on that if you want. But again, if you do not have the Neverfull GM in your collection, get it now before the price increase. I honestly think it's still worth it. After the price increase, whatever the price is after the price increase, I think it's still worth it. And I mean, you get two bags. You essentially get your bag, your tote, and you get the pochette, the zipper pochette. I could try to insert a picture in here, but definitely worth it. Okay, so the second item I believe is worth purchasing after and before the price increase is the Louis Vuitton Speedy bandolier in the size 25. I have both prints. There's three prints and leather options. There's monogram, which is here, Demier Ebene, and Demier Azur. I have the Demier Azur. No, I have the Demier Ebene, and I have this monogram. So whatever print, suits you, suits your lifestyle, whatever print you like, I think you should just get the Speedy. If you have the Neverfull, whatever size it is, if you have the Neverfull, I think you should get the Speedy for a few reasons. One, it's just a classic. You cannot go wrong with the classics. I know trends, come and go. We have the mini bag trend, but this is a timeless classic. It's been here for years and it will be here for years to come. So you do have the double zipper, and I do have it stuffed, with some bubble wrap, just to preserve the bag. But it does come, the new model comes with a zipper pocket with textile lining. It is really spacious. You'll be surprised on how much you could fit into this bag. Definitely a staple in my collection. You do get the locking keys. The keys are somewhere, but you do get the lock, which you could zip it in here, lock your bag with these holes, and then you're good to go. I know people also like to put it on the side as a bag charm. I don't really do that just because I don't want to have any scratches on the vachetta leather. But this bag is a classic. Um, Again, whatever print you like, whatever print suits your lifestyle, I just recommend getting a Speedy 25. I do want a Speedy 30 or a Speedy 35 bandolier. So I don't know, I'll kind of think about it, but definitely a Speedy 25. Again, this is the monogram canvas, doesn't have any feet, does have piping vachetta around the sides. You do get the adjustable leather strap, which comes into 3 pieces. If you remove this center piece, you could adjust it and make it into a shoulder bag. This is a crossbody. You could remove the straps and just carry it top handle. This is also really cute. Wear it on the crook of your arm. So whatever print, I think the Speedy 25 is worth it now before the price increase, and I think it would be worth it after the price increase. Again, whatever the price is, I don't know, but I think it's definitely worth it to have in your collection. The resale value on this is insane. People's, or Fashion File, I know, sells it for way above, retail price. So if you could get it now, I know a lot of items are in stock right now. I definitely think it's worth purchasing. So let's go on to the third item. Okay, so the third item I believe is worth purchasing before the price increase is the Louis Vuitton Demier Azur pochette accessory, pochette accessoire, pochette new model. This is a very hard to find item. I know it's, over $1,200 right now. And if you could find in the Demier Azur, definitely purchase it. The reason why I say get the Demier Azur versus the monogram is because I believe, this is my opinion, I believe that this print, at least in this bag, will be discontinued. That's just my theory. Louis Vuitton doesn't really make Demier Azur items anymore. They took away a lot of bags that were Demier Azur print, even some SLGs, small leather goods. They took away that were Demier Azur, and we don't really see them making Demier Azur new items at the moment. We don't really see small leather goods. We don't really see bags at all in Demier Azur that are new. So if you could get this, definitely recommend getting it brand new. If it's on the website, if you go to your boutique, definitely worth purchasing. I personally love Demier Azur. I know a lot of people don't. They're scared of color transfer. They're scared of the vachetta leather, getting stains on. But I personally think that that's kind of what you get with Demier Azur. You have to be mindful of what you're wearing. Don't wear dark clothing when you wear Demier Azur. But at the same time, if you do, so what? These items are made to be loved. These items are, made for you to enjoy. So if you get a stain onto, your Demier Azur bag or SLG, so what? That's just, normal wear and tear of products. It's not like, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis, glazing, cracking. That's not normal wear and tear, in my opinion. But the Demier Azur, I personally love this print. The Pochette accessory new model, definitely very hard to find. Even if you get it pre-loved, very, very expensive. There is an older model, a bit smaller. The strap is a bit shorter, both in monogram and Demier Azur. I have seen it on Fashion File with the Demier Ben canvas, but even those are really pricey. So if you could get a brand new Louis Vuitton pochette accessory new model from the boutique or from the website, definitely get it. Again, multi-purposeful. You could remove the leather vachetta strap buckle here, add it to the other side. you could make a wristlet. Okay, you could detach the strap um, from the side here. You could just unloop it, and then you get a, you know, an accessory without the strap that you could add a chain onto it. You could get any chain from Amazon, any chain from any bag you have. Honestly, you could even add a pearl chain that looks pretty cute. And this is definitely a versatile piece. You could add a long crossbody strap if you have the Speedy bandolier in in Azure or the monogram. You could add that strap as a crossbody strap, and that also looks really cute. But I think it's worth getting the Azure just because it's really hard to find this item. Louis Vuitton doesn't make any items that are, I think are worth purchasing in the Azure that are new. If they do make anything new, this is just a timeless classic print. There aren't really too many quality issues with the pochettes in general. Um, Again, if there are quality issues, it's not a batch of items. It may be just that one particular item that had that flaw. Maybe the stitching is incorrect, or maybe the zipper may not work properly. But overall, these items are made pretty well. So if you could get one brand new, highly recommend. So let's go on to the next item. Okay, so the next item that I will show is one of my favorite Louis Vuitton SLGs. For a few reasons, not even a multiple of reasons, but just a few reasons. And it is a Louis Vuitton monogram coin purse, zippy coin purse. I love this wallet, coin purse, whatever you want to call it. It I don't know. I just think the quality on this is really well. You do have some people, say that the glazing wears off, but if the glazing does wear off, you could take this into Louis Vuitton and, show them that the glazing is wearing, show proof of purchase that you bought it at the boutique. And more likely than not, they will, repair the item for you. Even if you have to pay something, I still think it's worth it. The zipper works really well, and you do get the thicker gold uh, pull tab, which a lot of Louis Vuitton items don't have this. I don't know why, but this pull tab is really, elegant, really classy, and more durable than their other pull tab. So you do get multiple card slots. You do get one big gusset, two big gusset, and a third gusset here where you could fit at least 2 cards. You do get card slots on the sides. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3 card slots on each side, and then one in the middle, and then 2 gussets. A lot of cards fit in here, a lot of cash fits in here. If you fold up your bills, this will fit in here. I absolutely love this piece. It was actually one of my first compact wallets from Louis Vuitton that I've ever purchased. They have a variety of different editions. They have the Christmas animation every year. They have, monogram, demier ben, demier azur, leather options, epi leather. It's just a beautiful, timeless classic. And surprisingly, if you find this on Fashion File, on the Real Real, on any other pre-loved market consignment shop, these are pretty pricey if you buy them outside of the boutique. Just because it's a timeless classic. I mean, you can't go wrong with the zippy coin purse. It fits in basically every small bag that I have. Definitely, obviously, fits in the big bags. But again, it's just so beautiful. You get the classic LV on both sides, beautiful florally or fluttery, and it's just a beautiful print. So if you could get this, at your boutique, I know this item is pretty hard to find, but if you could find it at the boutique or online, I say get it. Definitely worth the purchase. Okay, so next up, I know this one might be a little bit controversial, but the next item, I think it's still worth it now, and even possibly after the price increase, um, is the mini pochette. I know this little thing has gone up in price over the years. I bought this when this was, I want to say $360 retail. Um, and it's so crazy how much this has gone up in price just over the last few years. I believe I got this in 2017 or maybe 2018. And right now it's, over $700 for this tiny thing. But there's a reason why this goes up in price drastically, every time there's a price increase. It's just a classic. We could use this multiple different ways. You could detach the clip here, add it to one side, add it to your wrist and just make a little wristlet. I've seen this before in, real life. I've seen people have the chain, just drop by itself on the side and they add a chain strap. Let me get the Felicia chain strap. They add a chain strap and you just have a crossbody bag, which I think is a genius idea, especially since mini bags, are in. I think this is just great. So here we go. There you go. You have a mini crossbody bag. And a lot of the Louis Vuitton bags do have, the chain drop, like the pochette accessories. So you could make this into a mini crossbody bag. And I think that's pretty cute. So you could make this into a crossbody bag for under $1,000. And it doesn't have to be the Felicia strap. You can get any strap from Amazon. You could even add a vachetta leather strap. If you have a, monogram bag or demi or zero bag, you can add your vachetta strap and make it into a crossbody bag, or get a strap from Amazon, get a strap from, there's multiple different companies like Dress Up My Purse or Dress Up My Bag that sell chains, sell vachetta straps, demi or bend straps. You could add that. And then you have a crossbody for under $1,000. Genius. You could also add a strap and make it into a belt bag. I've seen that too. I gotta admit, not a lot of stuff fits in here. I mean, your phone obviously won't fit in here. But you could add a card holder, you could add your chapstick, your lip gloss, a keys, band-aids, hair ties, and then you have a crossbody strap, a crossbody bag, add your phone in your pocket, and you're good to go. I think this is still worth it, even if it's, $900 after the price increase. I still think it's worth it because you still get a bag under $1,000 from Louis Vuitton if you get the mini pochette. And they do have, like I said, they do have different variations. They do have the monogram, demi or a ben. They used to have the demi or zor. It's now discontinued. It's been discontinued. But if you could get this brand new, I highly recommend. Again, resale value, pretty darn good for this item. You could get it at Fashion File for well over retail price now. And if you could get it now, brand new, from the boutique, from the website, I think it's worth it. But yeah, I think just go for it if you see it. So okay, so the next item that I will show is one of my favorites, actually. I don't really get to use it that often, but it's so beautiful. This is Louis Vuitton Felicia pochette, or Felicia wallet on chain. I forget what it's listed on the Louis Vuitton website, but I believe this is considered a small leather good. I may be wrong. But this is the demier a bend canvas. So let's kind of go over what's in here. So you do get the beautiful gold chain. This chain, I'm about 5'3", a little closer to 5'4", but this chain fits a little bit below my hip. I absolutely love this chain. You could use it on multiple different bags. It is detachable, not adjustable. And you get 2 wallets. You get the card holder that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 slots and 1 big gusset. It is leather. And you do have this canvas zippy pouch. So gorgeous, so beautiful. I love the demier bend with the bright hot red. It's just so classic, so timeless. Gorgeous. So you get, I'm going to say 4 items. You get the chain, which you could use on multiple different bags, multiple different ways. It doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton, where you could use this chain. You get the pochette, which does have a back slip pocket and just one big gusset in the middle. You do get the card holder, card case, which will hold 8 cards and multiple cards inside or cash. And you get the zippy pouch, which again could hold multiple items in here. And you could use these interchangeably. You could put, one of these, card holders, you could put one in your Felicia, one in your Neverfull. You could, put these on in your Michael Kors bags, your Coach bags. It doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton. You could use these on any bags, onto any bags that you have. And again, multi-purposeful. We want to get a bang for our buck because we spend a lot of money on these. So we want to make sure that we get the best quality, okay, that we could use them multiple different ways. And then these are timeless. These aren't going to go out of style. This is one of my favorite purchases just because you do get quite a bit of items for what you pay for. And again, this is before the price increase, but I think these are still going to be worth it after the price increase. Even if this is, right now I believe it's over, I want to say 1600. At least the leather one is 1600. So maybe I think these are 1400. I'm not too sure, but I could put the price somewhere, onto here. But even if it's 2000, to be honest, I think this is still worth it. Just because you get multiple things, you get, multiple items for your for, for what you spend. And let's say, you only want to keep this. You could, try to sell these. I know a lot of people, sell this card holder in particular, but I still think it's worth it. I think it's still worth keeping this whole bundle. But again, if you plan on selling it, you can sell, the card holder. You could sell this, the zippy card holder. But I definitely think it's worth it just to keep all the items together. But again, very multi-purposeful, timeless classics. You could dress it up, you could dress it down. You could even, this is what I love to do. I have a demier bend crossbody strap that I bought from the Louis Vuitton website, and I bought it specifically for this, so I could dress it down. Because I know the gold chain could be kind of fancy sometimes. So you could get a brown crossbody strap. You could get it from Amazon even, and wear this as your everyday crossbody. And I just love that look. So again, the Felicia pochette, Felicia wallet on chain, definitely worth it. Whatever print. They have Azure, demier bend, monogram. I personally love the demier bend because of the red, but whatever print you get, definitely worth it. So again, this is a very controversial piece. I know a lot of people complain or have issues with this item. I have had multiple issues with this item. This is, I believe I purchased it, returned it 3 times before. But I still think it's worth it before the price increase, just because to get these, it's so hard to find. And the resale value, again, just crazy. But it's going to be the Louis Vuitton key pouch, key clay, coin purse, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's listed on the website. I definitely think it's worth purchasing. They have it in the monogram, have it in the demi Ben. They used to have it in the demi Zor. That's been gone for a while now. Again, Louis Vuitton getting rid of demi Zor from what I see. That's my opinion. But this piece is just a classic. You could use this as a card holder. You could add your keys onto here if you clip it. You could have your keys out, put your cards in, and I see a lot of people just, wearing this to the gym. They just have their keys and I'm assuming cards and cash in here, and then, you're good to go. You could use this as a bag decor piece. I could bring out my Speedy 25. So a lot of people like to use this as a bag charm. They just, clip it onto here. And then you have a cute bag charm. Whatever print you get, I think this is still worth it. I know there's a lot of quality issues, like I said. Many of which, it's just ridiculous because we pay a lot of money for these items. But if you could get a good piece that doesn't have that many issues, I say get it. The issues that do come with this is the zipper. A lot of the times the zipper you can't close, which is really strange because Louis Vuitton has really good zippers. Another issue that I see is that the print doesn't align, which is what I have here. Another issue is, if you could see right there, that's light shining through it. A lot of people have the issues, with the seam right there where the light shines through because it's not really sewn in together. Yeah. But I mean, if you could find this item, I think it's definitely worth it. Right now it's over $300. I got this when it was $220. Again, back in 2017, 2018. But if you could get this now, I still think it's worth it. Just because we know these items are going to be, higher and higher price in the future. So if you could get it at a lower-ish price now, just get it. The resale value of this, well over, retail price. I've seen this go for $600, So if you could get this now, I think it's worth it. So that concludes today's video. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think is worth purchasing. Let me know if you have something in your collection that should be added onto here that you think is worth purchasing before, and whatever the price will be after the price increase is still worth purchasing. Kind of interested. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Felicia is worth it? Do you think the clay is worth it despite all the quality issues? Let me know, but let's have a chat down below. But again, thanks for watching today's video, and I will see you on the next time. Bye.